The Auburn Tigers getting ready for their kickoff against Georgia Southern. It's Tuesday. Gus Malzahn addressing the media, and beforehand we get that lovely 2017 depth chart. Tom Green joins me now from the Plains to discuss that depth chart. We'll start on the offensive side of the football. We obviously know Jared Stidham, the starting quarterback that was named a couple weeks ago. Any other major surprises on that side of the football?
Not any huge surprises, but they did finally settle on a starting offensive line. It shook out about how a lot of us expected it, with Prince Tega securing that spot at left tackle, Mike Horton right next to him at left guard, Austin Golson, we knew he was going to be the starting center, Braden Smith was going to be a lock there on the right side at right guard, and then Darius James securing that right tackle spot. So, they've got the five that they like. They can, move some guys around if injuries happen or if anybody underperforms. They've got some flexibility to move people around, but, it took a little bit longer than Gus Malzahn liked, but he's confident in the depth there, so they feel good about that unit up front.
Now, looking at the running back situation, we obviously knew coming in Cameron Petway, a starter, as well as Kerryon Johnson. So, of course, on this list, it's not one or two, it's and or. So what did Gus Malzahn have to say about the depth at running back, who we foresee to be possibly the number 3 running back?
Well, as far as the number 3 spot goes, that's a battle that's been going on throughout the fall between Cam Martin, Devin Barrett, and Malik Miller. Right now, Gus said that Cam Martin's probably going to be that guy. He's doing a little bit better running between the tackles. He's gotten a little bit bigger from last season when he contributed as a freshman. But really, I think it's ultimately going to be a situational spot with those 3. Cam Martin's going to get the first spot, but they really like what they see from Devin Barrett as a freshman. He just needs the experience, and he'll get that. He'll also get a chance to do kick returns. And then Malik Miller is one of those bigger backs, kind of in the mold of Cameron Petway. So they'll have use for all 3 of them. It's just a matter of how much.
And when we look over here to the defensive side of the football, some new names there at the top of the depth chart. Were there any surprises to you in terms of what you've seen throughout fall camp?
Not really any surprises on that side of the ball. Interesting to see Tyrone Truesdale make that depth chart, on that 2 deep, on that or spot on the second line alongside Byron Cowart. Still, most of the starters, we pretty much expect that. They're bringing a lot back on the defensive side of the ball. Still a couple jobs up for grabs, that one cornerback spot between Jamel Dean and Javaris Davis, and then the starting nickel job between Daniel Thomas and Jeremiah Denson. Jeremiah Denson's coming off that horrific knee injury 2 years ago against Texas A&M, but they like what he brings to the table. And, Daniel Thomas showed what he could do last year, as we saw in the Iron Bowl with those 2 interceptions. So, it'll be interesting to see how they switch them out. But, all those guys are going to contribute in the secondary. They're going to get reps. It's just going to be interesting to see who starts where.
And so one overall theme that we're seeing from this Auburn depth chart, of course, is depth. So that's certainly a positive going into this season opener. Thank you so much for your insight, Tom. We appreciate it as always. And, of course, for all your Auburn Tiger updates, you can visit us on AL.com.